Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I was on TikTok minding my business and I came across this videos about I guess a girl that was giving her opinion regarding nursing, and there is an actual nurse that responded to her video and allegedly called her job and got her fired because of her opinion regarding the nursing profession. I couldn't find the original video of the lady who replied to the other one that gave her opinion on the matter, because apparently she deactivated her account and couldn't find her nowhere on TikTok. But here's the original video for the other girl that gave her opinion. I believe her name is Selena, and here's what she had to say.
The only reason it's a nurse shortage is because these girls are getting degrees for a bag. They have no empathy, no sympathy for nobody. Then their attitudes are stink as hell. And then they quit because nurse life is not what they thought. They thought nurse was going to be, oh, I was going to walk around in cute little scrubs with Crocs on and get a $3,000 check. And then when they realized they actually got to help people, now they want to quit. Now they want to go be a bottle girl. Now they want to go do lashes.
Okay. So there is technically not anything wrong with what she said. Now, I couldn't find the video for Nurse Morgan, but she said something along the lines of male-dominated professions, the men are not told they need to love their jobs. Like, why do nurses have to love their job and things like that? And then she proceeded to say that the girl couldn't give her opinion on the nursing profession because she worked at Circle K. And allegedly, the girl said somebody called Circle K and got her fired and all that good stuff. I don't know if there is any truth to that. Some people were confirming that Nurse Morgan did get her fired, but I don't know. But the part in Nurse Morgan's video that I have a problem with, since I couldn't see the whole video, I could only see the part where she was saying that if you work at Circle K, basically you can't comment on why there is a nursing shortage. I don't get people like that. She wasn't talking about the profession and like the knowledge of it, right? She wasn't saying that this is how you should start an IV. She wasn't talking in those terms. She was just giving her opinion on why she thinks that there is a shortage in nursing. You don't have to be a nurse to give your opinion on nursing based on what you could see. Anybody can do, you can do an assessment. Now, your assessment may be accurate or inaccurate. You may disagree with her opinion, but you don't get to be upset about it and try to belittle her because she had an opinion. And that's the problem with the internet. Everybody is a bully. Everybody is an internet bully. If you were sitting in front of someone having a conversation where you differed in opinion, would you just slap them? She said something you didn't agree with, and then you allegedly called her job and got her fired. It basically says you cannot have a conversation with somebody where their opinion differs from yours. And also, I just think that it's a bit ignorant to say that someone can't comment on something that they don't do. Yes, you can. It's called an opinion. She wasn't stating that things were facts. That statement was just a little bit on the retarded end, and most people just did not agree with her. For the young lady Selena, her statement, I couldn't see the lie. I could not find the lie. There's a lot of people that do go into nursing thinking that they're going to get a big fat paycheck and they're going to look cute in a scrub and they're going to sit around at the nurse's station, crack jokes with their friends, and call it a day. Now, mind you, there are some nurses who do that. Don't get me wrong. They will sit at the nurse's station. Some of them are best friends with the charge nurse or whatever, with the nurse manager. There are some perks that need to be worked out for them to get that kind of time to hang out and do that with each other. But she's not lying. A lot of people do that. Now, I have a different experience, and I know some people may have the same experience that I do, because not everybody who went into nursing went into it because of the money. I personally did not go into nursing because of the money, and I didn't leave nursing because I wasn't making enough. I decided to go to nursing school because I wanted to care for people. Really, I honestly I don't want to swear, but I honestly had no idea how much nursing paid when I went into nursing school. I went into nursing school because I wanted to be able to help people, number one, and number two, I was told that if you get a nursing degree, then you're going to be able to do so many different things with it, and you will always have a job. And that's one of the things that attracted me to nursing the most, outside of being able to care for people. But what made me decide to step away from bedside nursing, number one, was because I had kids and I just could not do it anymore. Number two, I just felt like I wasn't spending enough time with my patients, like learning about them. I didn't have that time. I realized that you know everything about them medically, but you don't know anything about them on a personal level. I felt like it was a little bit harder for me to like spend so much time just worrying about the part of them that's broken, that needs fixing, and I didn't have enough time to like talk about the good parts. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I was mostly charting about them. So that's one of the reasons why I stepped away. But to wrap this up, I don't see what the girl said that was wrong. And like Miss Morgan was very arrogant. And that's another thing I saw that people were saying, that nurses are very arrogant. I have to agree. Nurses are very arrogant. I also saw people saying that nurses look down on the CNAs or whatever, and I have seen that, and I don't know if that's why CNAs sometimes can be so mean. Like I've had experience with some really mean CNAs, and they were mean to me, and I'm like, when I'm at work, I'm very quiet. I don't really talk a lot, but they were so mean to me. Like the CNAs were mean to me, and it's almost like you have to forge like a weird relationship with them for them to care for your rooms. I'm like, no, if you have my rooms, then you have my rooms. We work together. I was such a nice nurse. I would go around on my patients, and if I'm in there and it was time for if I have like AccuCheck patients, like blood sugar, like patients that are diabetic, and it was time to check their blood sugars, I would just do it if I'm already in there. But I've watched nurses that do their rounds and they would come out the room and then send the CNA to go do the blood sugars. There's nothing wrong with that, because like we do have a lot of other things that we're doing, especially if you're a day shift nurse, and I've always worked day shift. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like I would do the vitals. I would get that blood sugar checked. And if I'm in there, they need help with going to the bathroom, or they need help changing, or they soil themselves and it's someone that can help me help them, I would just leave the CNA alone. And they were so mean to me. And I'm like, I leave this unit so late because I am doing yours and my job, and you're still so mean to me. It took me a while to learn not to give a fork and just act like those other nurses so I could leave the unit on time. But like, nurses are mean, they're bullies, and some CNAs are mean. So I don't know if the CNAs are mean as a result of the nurses, or if the nurses are such witches because they feel like if they're not, then the CNAs are gonna walk all over them. I don't know. It's like one of those, which one came first, the chicken or the egg? But I will tell you, I've had experience with both of them, and nurses are mean. They're bullies. They scare me, especially the veterans. So that could be another reason why this new generation of nurses are leaving, because as we know, everybody now is triggered very easily, and they do not have time to be bullied by those older nurses. And so, they're out because social media and OnlyFans pay more. Anyways, let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. And please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next one. But until then, I hope to see you in the comment section. Bye.